Well, what do you got over there?
Me?
Yeah,
I have Wednesday.
lovely. Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to Phydeaux, your only source for Bad Dog Go Lie Down. It is 51, Phydeaux 51. Uh,
Phydeaux 51.
yeah, we're stuck with the name Livestream, although these are no longer live, only because I just don't have control over the recording. If I want to share this on with the guys on Rumble, I need to have an actual recording. Could you give me your two, just so I can
Oh,
get everything up in
absolutely.
order, and then you can get back to work later on. All right,
Actually,
let's
this is
see
what
what.
I've done, I think,
Let's see. That's
with them.
12 and 14. Yeah, that's way in the back. 13, yeah, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Well, we got sort of organized here. All these just for next week. And let's see. Hey, I guess we're going to start this looking at the chief colorist's work.
Oh boy.
Ha.
I'm
All
going
right.
to pay attention to the shark trying to eat kids on television set.
Okay, this is Tuesday the 4th. We have Dino and Felicia. So how are we getting rid of Fido? Chocolate and chicken. Really? He'll choke on the chicken bone splinter. And the chocolate? Chocolate is poison for dogs. Maybe we should not try this on an empty stomach. See, they're eating it all. It's all gone. Well, just try to keep a random pattern in the floor. I think I'd go over this again with the brown just to fix the floor. The floor looks wrong.
The floor looks wrong.
Yeah, check this out. The floor just doesn't look right. I think you can just hit it with more scribbles.
Alright.
Okay, here we go on Wednesday. Dino and Fido and Rodney the mailman.
Rodney, we haven't seen Rodney in a while.
No, we haven't. Based on an actual mailman, actually. Aren't you supposed to be the dog around here? Chase the mailman away. Here's a cookie, Fido. Thanks, Rodney. Now you take bribes? You're junk mail, sir. Got any more cookies? That one passes. We'll toss that up on magnets here.
Cookies.
Here is Wednesday. Remember, this is the one where Felicia walks off the screen. You should try this. It's great. You know, he's sitting on Bo's lap, getting his head patted, and Felicia gets up there. Actually, it's quite annoying. You have to break it. All right, Chief Colorist.
Yes,
This is
sir?
supposed to be blood. Right there on the sleeve. You seem to have painted it orange. So, get in there on the sleeve. Change that orange to blood.
You know, I didn't want to make it too bloody because last time I made something scary bloody.
Get to work on blood. All right, this is Friday. They always end up in a bar. I moved this up because of Bo's hand being hurt from yesterday's comic strip. What happened to your hand? I got bit. I didn't do it. Felicia bit him. I'd never bite the hand that pays my credit card bill. You mean the hand that feeds you? No. I use this paw, see? He's eating. Oh, biting the hand that feeds him. This one passes. I'll put that up on the magnet. All right, this would be Saturday the 8th. I just penciled this lightly. We'll work on this today. You can hardly see that, I can tell. Bo and Fido are in the park. Here, Fido, fetch the stick. I couldn't find it. It's right over there. See? Picks the stick up. Now let's try that again. Okay, I couldn't find it. The joke being that he's not going to fetch that stick. All right, well, I'll get to work on that one today. So let's just put this up here. Actually, now, yeah, I'll put it back up on the magnet. Keep everything together. This is the following Monday, the 10th of July. Felicia sees a bird outside the window. Probably should do some sort of special effect here to show that that's still glass there. But anyway, she chases the bird, gets all caught up in the blind. Did you catch that bird? I came this close. Get maybe just a few pencil marks to show that's a window. Well,
Me?
no, that's something I have to figure out. All right, we'll be working on that sucker today. Now, this is Tuesday, the 11th. checked if the sound. Yeah, the sound is okay. It'd be funny if we were doing this with no sound. Okay, this is Tuesday the 11th. We have Bo and Felicia doing a special effect in the coloring to show that she's laying in the sun. Felicia, go down to my truck and get the folder on the front seat. That sounds like a fetch. Phydeaux, fetch. What do you do around here? I'm the cat. I'm in charge. So, that one, just have to do some background inking. Almost done. So that goes alongside this one, and we'll work on this one first. Alright, this one, pretty much done. I've got to do the background. I'll do a fade and with a pencil. The bar is packed tonight. No seats. Dino says, I'll handle this. Hey, beautiful, want to come home with me? Get lost, creep. Yeah, let's get out of here. And the women leave, and the guys take the women's seats.
What an idea, what an idea.
It's Friday the 14th. Alright, that can go up in a minute. That's just about done as far as we're concerned. Thursday the 13th. So this is actually a day before that one. I'm out of order. Go figure. Felicia walks up to Bo as he's working on a laptop. Do you mind? Oh, please, forgive me. What were you doing with my butt warmer anyway? Cats use laptops as a butt warmer. And what am I? Yeah. One day off again. This one is the day before, Wednesday. Phydeaux fetched me a beer. Good dog. And he shakes the beer and spills it on him. Bad dog. Oh, that one's done. Oh, we start with this one, some penciling. No, Chief Colorist.
Hello. How are you?
What are we watching? Jaws 2?
We're watching the end of Jaws 2, which I actually have a silly little family memory about this. I made fun of this scene, or this upcoming scene. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, you know, spoilers, it's just a 40-year-old
For those of you who haven't seen Jaws 2 yet, the shark dies, yes.
By electrocution. But, because how else would you kill a mechanical shark? No, I mean, I was making fun of this because it was like, here buddy, come on, eat the cable, come on buddy, come on buddy. And I was making fun of it while I was, I don't know if I was with my cousins, my baby cousins. So I was trying to keep them entertained and I was making fun of it. And they used to make me do this little routine every now and again when I babysat them. After a while, like, I did it the first time and I liked it, so I had to do it a couple more times.
Can I pause you for a moment?
Yes, sir.
As everyone should know, cartoonists are the dirtiest, filthiest creatures on the face of the planet, so I have to wear a glove. All right, go ahead.
No, so I'm just saying, it became like a little routine for myself and my two little cousins. They found me apparently very funny. I don't know if they find me funny anymore, but I should ask them at some point. I should do this for them. I should actually probably record this for a second and send it to them. Remember this?
Okay, I'm not sure if I heard. What did you do that made them think you were funny?
I used to do a little routine about this. How this was so silly.
Oh, about
you know,
yours.
come here, come here.
Oh,
come
oh.
here, Sharky, Sharky, come here.
Got it.
I've got something tasty for you. I couldn't even tell you exactly what I said now, but they were young and they were impressionable. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Although now that I'm thinking about it, what year did this come out? I feel like they were super tiny, but they're not that much younger than I am. No, not the boys. This is Shelley and John. I guess if I was like 12 and they were
Yeah,
like 5 and 7.
I think I was around 5th or 6th grade when this came out.
Well, you said the first one was 76, right?
I believe, but the first one, I was too young. It was probably the first movie I was dragged to a big theater to see, and there were basically no seats. I had to sit with my cousin way the hell off in a corner.
All right, why didn't what's his name like die too? And the ensuing sparks that are right near his boat.
Brody, he wasn't grounded.
He's in the freaking water. Oh look at all the mechanics of the shark bite blowing up. Watch Jaws, people. If you're gonna watch a movie, watch Jaws. Watch Jaws 2 also, because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's silly, but it's fun.
So this would be the first time in a long time I've actually drawn Bo with cargo shorts. Oh yeah, and I screwed up on Dino's shoes last week. Do we have it in here? I think you have that one.
Oh, yes.
If anyone's looking for a continuity error, well, whenever you get a chance. If anyone's looking for a continuity error or an Easter egg, you need to look no further.
See what I did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
You look no further than actually this is 7/4. This is July 4th.
Oh.
So on the July 4th one, I drew Bo's shoes on Dino, and she just colored them to look like the other one. Let's see, do I have an example of Bo's shoes normally? Probably not. Yeah. So I screwed up. I drew his shoes properly. He's got the Chuck Taylor Converse All-Stars in the 3 panels, but in the 3rd panel right here, he's got Bo's style shoes. So the Chief Colors bailed me out by simply coloring it the same color.
I tried.
She tried. I could like repair it and use a bunch of ugly whiteout, but
I like how this just. I'm sorry. I'm watching. This just ends with them in a little raft. Paddling away. Okay, so Jaws 2 is a 1978 horror film.
huh?
Is the jar? Yeah. Somebody actually asked, is the shark in Jaws 2 male or female? Well, I don't know. Does it really matter?
I think
Oh, actually, it says
they
female.
sort of sexualized it later on when he was chasing down the mother for revenge.
I think they've all been women, actually. But this says it's a female, status deceased, cause of death, electric shock, high voltage on mouth by Martin Brody,
Ah.
as opposed to electric shock. No, whatever. Anyway, I wonder if any of these people went on to do anything else. Like, there's no obvious, I don't know, anybody in this cast. Susan French as Old Lady. John Dukakis. Did John Dukakis try to be a, Oh! Michael Dukakis is and Kitty Dukakis' son.
You're kidding me.
No, which guy was he? Now I'm really curious. Paul Polo Loman. Which guy was that? I'm sorry, I didn't say a word. Well, now I have to look up John Dukakis. Now I'm just curious. He's born in 58. He's 10 years older than some people.
I had no idea the Dukakises had so many movie stars in their family.
I know.
There's Olympia, and then there was John. Before there was Olympia, there was John.
No.
Right.
Olympia's long before John.
It
John
was yeah. Well, John was in Jaws long before Olympia became well known.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that. She probably wasn't well known now.
Yeah, he would have made a terrible president.
Looks like he didn't.
I'm
go on
thinking.
too far and-
I'm thinking if John Dukakis, if Mike Dukakis became president, Saddam Hussein would be alive today.
Oh, kind of cute.
Which character was he?
Polo. One of the kids on the boat. This kid,
Oh, yeah.
I think he's the one that was with the.
The one with the feathered haircut.
They all have cute, but they all have feathered haircut. Oh my goodness!
What?
45th anniversary of Jaws 2. Oh my God, that makes me feel really, 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 really old. How old is Mick Dukakis, for God's sakes? Hold on. Oh, he's 89. And Kitty Dukakis is, oh, she's older. She's 87. 86, actually.
What's with it? What's with these men marrying these older women?
Oh, screw up. You are currently the same age as I am.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You are the same age as I am right now, mister. Don't try to deny it.
I'm so much younger than you.
Two of my good friends were both born the same month I was. One 6 days before me, and one 7 days after me. I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
And the two of us who are quote unquote younger, tease the older one mercilessly. We tease her a lot.
So, let's get back to the commentary track here on the Fight of the Comic Strip live stream. They have finally picked a new Superman, you know.
They have, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
I do know.
ladies and gentlemen, this is David Cornsweet,
Oh,
and Lois Lane will be played by Rachel Brosnahan. You might remember her from House of Cards, as well
I
as
liked House of Cards. Too bad they turned out to be such a freak.
the first few seasons were good until we learned about
That's what I mean. Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey's picadillos. He liked the.
All right. Anyway, there's enough about that online. We can look him up.
He was a naughty man.
He's a bad boy.
Bad boy. Go lie down. That was the problem. Lying down was.
Hey now.
So I hear they chose her first and then picked him
Yeah.
because they wanted someone who had chemistry. Finally, they picked an American boy. He's from Pennsylvania, but I have a. I'm gonna have to display a little bit of
Misogyny.
caution here.
Caution. Okay.
You see, they chose her first.
Mhm.
Hollywood has, of recent, had a lot of trouble with female characters. They don't know how to write and handle a female character. And are they going to make Lois Lane a girl boss now? Is Superman going to be a minor character in his own
Probably.
show? But
Probably.
here's another bigger thing.
What's that?
Will they ever allow Superman to rescue Lois?
No.
You cannot have a man rescuing a woman anymore. So,
It could be an interesting show. We'll probably never watch it. Wait a minute, is it a movie? No, are they doing a movie? What?
yes, it's going to be Superman Legacy.
Oh,
Is the
okay.
name of the film. Yeah. Well, speaking of things that we'll never see,
Oh, I'm curious as to what that's going to be now.
well, everyone remember Nick Fury?
Oh,
Look what they did to my boy. the poor Nick Fury. He's now starring in Secret Invasion, and they're giving him the usual Lucas treatment, turning what once was a strong male character into a pathetic old man. He's getting the Indiana Jones, he's getting the Harrison Ford treatment.
yeah, he's getting that, yeah. Poor Harrison Ford.
For Harrison Ford, yep.
He doesn't deserve to be killed off as a deadbeat dad. And
On the opening day of Indiana Jones 5, some things have gone on at the Lucasfilm office. This is Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy. Everyone might remember the Force's female Kathleen Kennedy. apparently 5 suits have descended on the office of Lucasfilm, and they've got this board on the wall where they list all the executives' schedule for next coming week, so you can make appointments for them. And Kathleen Kennedy's thing, she's got it blocked out for 2 weeks, so
It's a
we have no idea what's. Well, and Cameron Pasha has sent her an email, and it got bounced back to him. So her email account has been closed down. So she's got 2 weeks blocked out of her schedule on the board, and her email account has been closed down. That doesn't mean anything. Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy's like a cockroach. You'll never get rid of her. But anyway, Kathy likes to murder off Harrison Ford.
Yeah. She seems to.
And she really wanted to kill him off in Indy 5, but wasn't given the opportunity. So what I'm thinking.
I'm willing to say that she did, but they went back and redid it.
Yeah, they
because they had so much grief from it.
Well, the ending was so horrible.
Yeah, but that's the new ending. I think there was a different ending that was even worse.
So what I'm thinking is you can go back to Regarding Henry, and let's do a sequel to Regarding Henry, Miss Kennedy. We're going to call this Regarding Henry 2. Reimagining Resilience.
Oh no, do you have the whole plot again?
In this thought-provoking sequel to the beloved film Regarding Henry, we join a new journey of self-discovery and redemption. Produced by Kathleen Kennedy, Reimagining Resilience, a new chapter for Henry, weaves together powerful themes of personal growth, empathy, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. As we bid farewell to Harrison Ford's character, we witness a transformational tale that embraces the challenges of our time while offering a poignant exploration of life's fragility. Well, here's the synopsis. Reimagining Resilience, a new chapter for Henry, picks up years after the events of Regarding Henry. Henry Turner, originally portrayed by Harrison Ford, has thrived in his journey of rehabilitation, inspiring others with his remarkable recovery. The film continues to focus on Henry's family and the ripple effects of his newfound perspective, all within the context of contemporary Hollywood storytelling. In this sequel, we delve deeper into the nuanced dynamics of the Turner family and the impact of Henry's transformation. His wife Sarah and their daughter Rachel have embraced their own personal growth alongside him. Sarah is now a successful advocate for mental health awareness. She spearheads a campaign to destigmatize challenges faced by survivors of traumatic brain injuries. However, tragedy strikes when Henry, now an accomplished writer, unexpectedly passes away due to health complications unrelated to his previous injury. His untimely death challenges the family's resilience and sparks a renewed exploration of their individual journeys.
He was a deadbeat dad at the time, right?
As the story unfolds, we witness Sarah's unwavering determination to honor Henry's legacy while supporting their daughter, Rachel, and navigating the complexities of grief. Through her grief, Sarah connects with a diverse community of individuals who share similar experiences, embraces the values of empathy and inclusivity that are central to the film. Reimagining Resilience, a new chapter for Henry, employs the influences of contemporary Hollywood by addressing the social issues and celebrating the strength of marginalized voices. The film explores how grief affects communities, examining intersectional aspects such as gender, race, sexual orientation. It showcases a diverse cast of characters who represent the tapestry of our modern society, highlighting the importance of unity and understanding. While the film pays tribute to Harrison Ford's iconic portrayal of Henry, his untimely departure from the story serves as a catalyst for introspection, reminding audiences of the impermanence of life and the need to cherish every moment. The film offers a moving exploration of grief, resilience, and the indomitable human spirit, ultimately leaving viewers inspired to face their own challenges with courage and compassion. Reimagining Resilience, a new chapter for Henry, aims to strike a chord with audiences by blending a poignant narrative with a deep exploration of contemporary issues. With Kathleen Kennedy at the helm, the sequel embraces the cultural conversations and influences of our time, delivering a powerful and introspective cinematic experience that celebrates the human capacity for growth and compassion. Regarding Henry II, coming soon to theaters,
Nowhere near you.
just to give Kathy another chance to murder off Harrison. Oh, well.
Well, the third time's a charm. No, has she done it? Just twice, right?
What do you mean? Oh, how many times has she killed off Harrison Ford? Well, Raiders, no, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
She wanted to kill off Raiders. No, she's only killed him off once.
No, she hasn't. She killed him off twice. But I'm trying to think what the other one was. Running, not running.
I think you're mistaken, Chief Colorist.
Harrison Ford was also part of a very large franchise that I believe belongs to Lucasfilms.
American Graffiti?
No, that don't do that. I hate when you do that. Let me finish my sentence. That he played like a replica or something.
You're talking about Blade Runner?
Blade Runner. She killed him off in Blade Runner.
No, she wasn't involved with Blade Runner.
Okay, well she killed him off somewhere else. I know she did.
And I didn't see the Blade Runner, the new Blade Runner, so I'm not sure if they killed him off. I think
No,
they
she
turned.
did. I heard-
I think they turned him into a robot in that one, didn't they? He became a replicant.
I thought he already was one, or is that still the breaking question? Hey, do you have the scripts I was drawing on, coloring?
Oh wow, you want to go to work?
Well, I mean, I've got these two sitting here. Do you want these back?
Yeah, I don't want anything back. Let me see. No, you weren't working on those. That one's not done. No, there's nothing here for you to work on. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll give you these back so you
Maybe
can.
there's something that you think I'm finished
Sure.
with that I'm not finished
I'll give you those back so you can play
Yeah,
with.
this one I'm not finished with.
Oh, I thought you were
Oh,
done.
well, I guess maybe I am.
Thought you were done with that.
No, I guess maybe I am.
Mm.
Am I? Oh, and I am. No, I'm done. Oh no, I'm not done on this one at all. Because I have to do more of the back people. The people that have backs.
So the Flash hasn't done well on box office, and as predicted, we tried to help him out with the special effects last week. Did you know? Where is it? Yeah. 1,538 theaters are going to drop the Flash.
They are.
Yes, I guess they're picking up Indiana Jones 5 or whatever, but so their woes continue. The Flash will be on television in 2 weeks from today. If anyone's interested, let's put that aside. And I don't know, for some reason I have this. Ryan Seacrest is going to take over for Pat Sajak, and Vanna White wants a raise.
I don't know why
Completely ignoring the fact that we really don't need Vanna anymore. Technology has come to the point where she doesn't have to spin the letters anymore. She just sort of walks up and touches them magically, and so Vanna, I know they're loath to get rid of you because Ryan Seacrest is not a popular character, but yeah, go for your raise, Vanna. Get as much money out of them as you can get. Seacrest is one of those characters that Hollywood just likes for some strange reason, and they give him jobs. This is more television.
They did that whole thing with Kelly and with Kelly Ripa,
Uh-huh.
where they were searching and searching and searching for a replacement after Michael Strahan left.
Yeah.
They were searching and searching. They had all of these people on for like a week or 2 weeks. They had
Didn't they jerk around the guy from Wonder Years, Fred Savage?
They had him. They also the guy from
And you could tell they had already made their choice. What
well,
happened?
yes, let me finish my sentence. They had that guy. They also had the one who's married to Rebecca Romaine, the one Jerry, whatever his name is.
Jerry O'Connell.
Jerry O'Connor. They had all these people, and then all of a sudden it was like, people, after all of this, we have finally found our guy. Ready or not, here it is. Ryan Seacrest. Gee, how far did you have to look for that one?
Was he already? Was he ever on the show? I mean, was he in the running?
I don't even think he was on the show. I don't know, to be certain with you.
So is he gonna still be doing that show with Kelly?
No, actually, he left. Now it's her husband. Not that long ago. He left not that long ago.
So Kelly had to search far and wide and found her husband. Is that it?
Well, this time they did no, because this time they didn't do it. We're gonna search. This time they just said, Ryan's leaving. Mark, whatever the hell his name is now her new co-host.
Husband and wife. Wow, that show must be a real fun thing to watch.
They have a weird.
We have not watched broadcast television in years, so just that I have that I know who these people are at all is amazing. All right, let's put that aside. I guess we can pull out the ink. Actually, we're gonna pull out the ink. We can ink the letters. Well, let's choose our weapon. Okay, as everyone well knows, these brushes are made from the finest Himalayan squirrel pubic hair. And the reason for their great expense is we have to send the Sherpa up the mountain to get the squirrels. And the squirrels, of course, do not want to give up their pubic hair. It's very cold. There we go. How's that look? Yeah. Might make a point out of that sucker. And ink. Well, let's get some ink onto the Phydeaux font here. I made up my own font. That'd be the letter style. Jaws still on? What's this, another Jaws? Oh, it's the first one.
Actually, no, they went back to the first one.
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought so.
So they did back asswards, as my old boss used to say. Instead of ass backwards or back asswards.
Gee, you think the shark will get him this time?
No, they're not going to be dumb enough to go back in the water. Why would they do that?
Just when you thought it was safe to go back.
Safe to go back in the water.
Yeah.
Land shark. Back when Saturday Night Live was in its heyday. Land shark. Land shark. No, I've already sniffled. Good creepers. I am going to have to leave you during this podcast, for a minute or two.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, this is a time in the day that I always do something.
What time is it? I have no conception of time whatsoever.
I don't know if you want me to tell people
Nah,
what
that's
time
all
it
right.
is.
Phydeaux. The Phydeaux Livestream is no longer live. We tried live last week.
Did not work out well. And we may not be talking to his family anymore. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I think it was okay.
At least now I know nobody is watching this live.
Not today, not now. We can get out of it if we need to.
This is pre-recorded. But I still will not edit. There will be no editing. Phydeaux Livestream 51.
We did listen to it back and we really didn't say anything wrong. I was afraid we might have said something bad, but we didn't.
Even I didn't say something wrong.
And you didn't say anything wrong.
Yes.
I mean, I don't care about the political stuff. I just thought we might have said something like, wow, what a lousy time we had, or something
What?
like that.
Is this the political segment of the show?
No.
66% of the U.S. electorate believe the presidential election will be affected by fraud.
Yeah, but they probably believe in fraud and it.
That is from a Rasmussen poll, and I should remind myself that the last cartoonist who quoted a Rasmussen poll has lost his career. Scott Adams. He's
No longer a cartoonist.
no longer a cartoonist. Now he's a YouTube commentator. So, cartoonists should avoid Rasmussen poles.
Say that again 5 times fast. Are they anywhere near the classic cat clinic?
So the president of Bud Light company,
Bud Light. You just say Bud Light.
Anheuser-Busch, Brendan Whitworth. Okay, this man looks like his name. Talk about a suit.
You got a picture?
I do not have a picture of Brendan Whitworth. I probably should have. I didn't think to print it up because I didn't think this would be something I wanted to talk about. But he went on a charm offensive, I suppose, and showed that he had no charm.
Did it work? I was gonna ask.
Well, he tried to speak out of both sides of his mouth, and you know, I'm not really prepared to comment on what Brandon did in his interview. But he was bending over backwards to appease people who don't buy his product. But I had thought that they had finally fired the marketing department who started this mess. But no. In fact, she's still on paid leave. I mean, come on, you Victoria Alonso, someone like that.
Oh, he reminds me of someone, but I can't think of who he reminds me of.
Oh, you got a photo of him?
Yeah, I think so. This is the guy you're talking about?
Yep, that looks like the stuff suit.
Mm-hmm.
And look, he's got his shirt.
Do you want it?
Yeah, he's not quite wearing a tie. His shirt's
There's other
open,
pictures there.
blue shirt. Yeah. That's the president of a beer company. Give me a picture of Jim Coach from Sam Adams. I'll show you what a president of a beer company should look like. Jim actually looks like he consumes some of the product. That guy doesn't drink Bud Light. We actually do not have any beer today. We're drinking water. The finest tap water.
Oh, you're not even drinking salsa water?
No. Hey. What's up?
I put in president of Sam Adams,
Yeah.
and it got rid of the of, and
Yeah.
it gave me a founding father, Sam Adams.
Yeah.
Is this what he looks like?
Yeah. Well, he was a brewer and patriot.
No, but I mean the current president.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jim Koch. I don't know. Coach.
Oh, those guys?
Those guys? No. The Koch brothers are different people.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
You can see it in his eyes. He looks like he's drank a little bit too much beer.
Well, I don't know this picture from a while. Well, if you can see him from a while ago, and now he's changed. Oh, here you go.
What's that?
It's a picture of him.
Oh, okay.
But I'll find you want a picture of him?
No, that's all right. I don't think the audience cares what Jim looks like.
Okay. Well, you said find me a picture, so. Oh, he looks like he's having a hell of a time. He's a fun guy. Never without a beer in his hand. That's what a beer company president should look like.
Yep.
You're right. Even if he doesn't consume it, he just has it in his hand.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Anheuser-Busch that can't be fixed without firing everybody in the front of the head office. The president of Anheuser-Busch should be some sort of overweight bubba with his butt side hanging out of his bowling shirt. A Homer Simpson-like character. Now let's try that again.
Sorry.
No problem.
I went down a rabbit hole. Don't tell me to search things on my phone. That's what happens. Tell me to watch Jaws.
What network is Jaws on?
Peacock.
We no longer watch Paramount because, well, there's no reason to watch Paramount as Star Trek
Had one good season and that's about it.
has returned to its old ways. We had that one fine season of Terry Matalas's Picard season 3, and well, we should be thankful for that.
Be thankful for what you have, not for what you think you need, or want, or desire.
But just think, you know, a universe. There's got to be a Flash parallel universe in which they did not screw up Star Trek.
I thought you were gonna say screw up Flash, but screw up Screw up. I can't talk. I'm done.
Okay, you're done. So, are you excited for the Marvels?
Can't wait.
Brie Larson
First
is
person in
box
line.
office gold. I'm sure she's going to make another $1 billion with this film. I can't wait.
Brie Larson. has-
Wait a minute, let me reiterate that.
Oh.
Brie Larson is box office gold.
Gotta get it out one more time. before
Well,
you use-
I had to put my Disney dumpster fire sheet down.
Oh, gotcha.
Whenever I say something that is meant to be
Amusingly,
read in the other
sarcastic.
direction.
Amusingly sarcastic.
I'm sure the Marvels will be
When are
up
they
for
coming-
Academy Awards
When are they coming out?
next week sometime. I think it's like July 9th.
Brie Larson has an Academy Award. Is it Brie Larson?
Yes, she's an Academy, and she was the woman opposite King Kong.
Yeah, but that was not really a King Kong. That was a weird.
That was back when Sam Jackson was Sam Jackson.
He wasn't in King Kong, was he?
Yeah, he was in that. He was in that film, the Skull Island, I think it was called.
Really?
Yeah, it's one where they had the Huey helicopters, and they were,
Yeah,
and Kong had a thing against helicopters.
apparently. Wouldn't you? What did he play in that?
He played Sam Jackson.
Oh.
Remember?
Remember the Sam Jackson kind of guy? That was him. You know, I'm not goofing around. I really don't remember him.
Want
I
to
mean, I
get
don't
these?
remember much of the show, but
He wanted to get this this mother effing monkey off this mother effing island.
Island.
Yes.
I'm not screwing with you. I really don't remember that movie like at all. I'm trying to remember something. I mean, I remember what's his face, the guy I can't stand. Jack Black. I remember Jack Black.
Well, that was in a different film. Yeah. But King Kong.
Skull Island was Jack Black,
No.
wasn't it?
No. Jack Black was in his own King Kong film.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So wait a minute, which one was Brie Larson in then?
Brie Larson was in the one with Sam Jackson.
Well, obviously I don't know the one with Sam Jackson because I keep thinking it's the one that had Jack Black.
The Jack Black one was like 3 or 4 hours long. It was almost a play-by-play remake of the original one with Jeff Bridges and Jessica Lange from the
I thought Fay Ray and somebody else.
well, Fay Ray was the original, yes, and then they remade it with Jessica Lange, and then the Jack Black one was a remake of that. Now the one that Brie Larson was in, completely different. They never take the monkey.
Oh,
They never take the monkey off the island. The monkey
Yeah.
stays on the island. They go to the island and get shipwrecked there, more or less.
Yeah, weren't there like a bunch of other
They were natives.
giant animals?
Yes, there are dinosaurs and all sorts of other things.
No, they were just like giant goats. Or, no, I'm just
They were setting up that Kong for the monster universe. They made him larger so that he'd be big enough to fight Godzilla in a future sequel. The expanded monster universe, as it were.
You know, Jack Black's real name isn't Jack Black, it's Thomas Jacob Black. Just saw that, man. Just thought I'd share that.
Ah. Yeah, that Jack Black King Kong film was sort of ahead of its time in that it was entirely too long. Since they've stopped putting films on film, it's all digital. They feel
They aren't paying for the film.
well, yeah. Film is
Yeah.
film is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Make movies 2 hours again.
It's got to be something that they're working up with the toilet factory or something. You know. Okay.
Either that, or we got to put Aquafina in just about every film so people know. Okay, this is the time when I can go to the bathroom.
When she sings her song.
Yeah, I can miss the Aquafina part.
Hey, Aquafina was good in that movie that we just saw.
Yeah, I mentioned it last week.
I know.
We for the life of us can't remember what that film was.
You know, we can't because both of us are trying to think of it right now.
But
we can't.
I actually can go.
Renfield.
I can act Renfield. Yeah,
Aha.
I could go back in my notes and figure it out.
She was in Renfield. I think that's what she was in, wasn't she?
Yeah. Her finest role. They didn't have her sing.
Did we see anything else this week?
I don't know. If we did, I didn't write it down in my notes.
I saw Project Runway, but I don't think you want to talk about Project Runway. I do not care about fashion at all. I don't follow fashion. I
Do tell.
couldn't tell you. No, I don't.
Really? You don't?
Don't be an
Wow.
ass. Don't be an ass.
I would have
But
never
for
known.
don't continue.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason that I watched the Project Runway. I really like watching ridiculous things get created by people.
Ah.
And, you know, either agreeing with the judges or disagreeing with the judges.
Uh-huh.
And today I completely disagreed with one thing on the judges. Oh, that's such a fake looking hand. But I'll bet you that scared everybody back in 1976.
We're at the scene where he's autopsying the first victim.
Now is this the girl or is this the boy?
I think that's the woman.
The woman.
Hmm.
Has the boy died yet? No, I don't think so. I think we're still early. I'm sorry to ruin Jaws for anybody. Spoilers ahead.
Dude, they killed Kenny, you bastards.
You bastards. Oh no, this is the kid.
Ah, yes. Now, they would not make a movie like Jaws today.
Oh god.
You know what the problem with this film is? Too many white dudes.
Oh.
No girl boss.
Stop. I don't know, the wife is kind of a girl boss.
in later films.
No, well, she's a little.
When she becomes like a psychic shark detector.
I love how these guys are all excited. Oh my God, we caught this giant shark. Oh my God. And Richard Dreyfuss, no, this is not a big enough shark.
What should we list the many ways in which they would never do a movie like Jaws today? It'd be well, it would definitely be 3 hours long.
Oh, it would have to be, yeah. You know what I want to try to catch in this?
What's
I
that?
want to try to catch this scene where the Lady of the Dunes is supposedly in here. Are you familiar with that?
No.
Okay. The Lady of the Dunes is an unsolved murder from Provincetown. From like the early 80s, maybe the late 70s, I'm not 1,000% sure.
Uh-huh.
And they don't even know who she is. She's also unidentified. And no one's come forward to say, oh, that's my sister, brother, uncle, whatever. They've made sketches and all this stuff. She was literally found in, I think, jeans and a bandana and something else, like face down in the dunes of Provincetown. So, Stephen King's son, whose name is actually whatever King, but he goes by Joe Hill.
Yeah, he's a writer too.
Yeah, he's a writer. Yeah, he wrote a couple of things actually. And he was watching Jaws, and apparently, not apparently, he has said this in interviews and whatnot, he thinks that the woman who was killed was an extra in this film.
Uh-huh.
And thinks she must have been killed either during this film or right after this film. And I have to say, if you look at the sketches from the woman, the body that they found,
Uh-huh.
and you look at, because I've seen the still picture of the woman from Jaws, but I haven't seen it in the context of the movie. But if you look at it, they do look very similar.
Wasn't she like one of the people at the party when the movie starts? You know, around the fire
No,
on the beach.
nope.
Oh, okay.
She's one of the characters coming in for 4th of July,
Ah.
coming off the boat. No, because all those people they would have been able to find. Those people were extras, but there were only a small amount of them.
Uh-huh.
So there's two things going on here. If it wasn't the woman, the woman who it actually is has never come forward and said, hey, that's me. Nor have any of the kids come forward or people who know her.
So are you saying this was filmed at Phydeaux? I wasn't aware of that.
No, but it was filmed on a Cape.
Ah, okay.
But like they didn't, she could have washed up there, that kind of thing. They put a distance how far it was. It's not that far from where this was filmed.
Okay.
The only thing that leads credence to it is, like I said, the person who it is, obviously I would think that she's heard about this rumor, or people who know her heard about this rumor, and no one's come forward to be like, oh hey, that's Jane Smith, I've known her since she was, a kid, or, oh yeah, my friend so-and-so was an extra in that movie, that's her.
Ah.
Nor has she come forward at all. So I'm thinking he might have a point.
So because I can't let it go, I put on the wall here a poster for the original 1976 film Star Wars. Can't let it go.
I think Richard Dreyfuss and the kids might be the only people alive from this movie still. people. I'll be back. Don't miss
We
me.
we will somehow go on without you.
Mhm. You're gonna miss me. Don't lie.
All right, let's. What do you think? Can I get that without smudging anything? Yeah, I think we're supposed to have something on that shelf up there, but oh wait a minute, that's the top of that shelf, and there's a ball up there. Got it. Get all the little details I missed. And this tree. All right. Oops, I missed. All right, that's that. I think I forgot. Yes, I put something on his computer screen, and there's nothing on the screen over here. So it looks like we got 2 icons and a trash barrel. And I think I should do that later when I have a perspective. Well, guess I can do it now. Where is the vanishing point? Well, it might be that spot on Beau's. Yep, that's the vanishing point right there on Beau's chest. Because I had to do some thinking.
Oh, okay. You had to go that quiet for some thought? I was wondering why I smelled some smoke. Are you still recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we're still live. I just had to put some, had to do some drawing. All right, that sucker's all done. Let's put it aside to dry. Let's get rid of Regarding Henry Part 2. Look what they've done to my boy. Poor Sam. Poor Sam. Disney destroys careers.
It's a shame, really.
I just hit the camera with my shoulder.
Don't do that.
Bounce. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Don't do that.
I hit the camera again.
Stop doing that.
You're gonna need some Dramamine at home, or all the camera bouncing. But well, we do have high-tech camera movements here, as you just saw.
Oscar doesn't know how to keep it straight.
Irving is the cameraman. Irving
Oh,
is
sorry.
is
I'm
on
sorry, Irving.
is on
Sorry.
camera 1.
Sorry, Irving. I got that wrong. Sorry.
Oh, shoot. Can I get around this camera? It's
Stop moving the camera.
well, it's unfortunately placed today.
Oh, okay.
I usually have it over my shoulder, but for some reason now it's right under my chin.
Oh my god, yeah, it's right under your chin. It almost looks like you're taking a selfie. Are they already on the boat?
No. This is when they go off on Hooper's own boat.
Gotcha.
I think it's called the Orca, actually, isn't it? Oh, it's something.
Yes, because they reference it later. I do think it's kind of funny that the guy that they choose as the chief, like, doesn't know a thing about water.
Well, this
On an island.
this was supposed to be the story of Brody being like an alcoholic ex-New York cop.
He's still primarily the lead in this. I mean,
Well, what I mean is that
there was supposed to be more attention to his actual character, not
There's-
the car.
and the scene in which they're on the boat and they're showing their scars. Brody looks down at a particular scar he has, but they never discuss it in the actual film. And some of the headcanon of this movie is that he lost his New York policeman's job through alcoholism, and now he's on this island.
And the scar was part of
Was
that.
well,
Was he in his job?
I guess either he got shot or whatever,
Oh.
but we don't know. In the actual book, Hooper
Oh, yeah,
has an
this is a
affair.
book.
Yeah, Peter Benchley. Hooper has an affair with Mrs. Brody.
Yes, you said that one time.
Yeah,
Which I think they should have incorporated. That would have been kind of interesting.
sure.
Lorraine Gray and
Yeah.
Richard Dreyfuss. That would have been interesting.
Really,
no.
would any woman go for Richard Dreyfuss over
The hell was that?
over the handsome Mr. Roy Scheider?
If given the choice, no. Although Richard Dreyfuss is fine. I think he comes off better to women than men think he does. If that makes sense.
Whatever, if you say so.
I mean, he's not bad. Oh no, this might be the Orca.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ship. I mean, this boat that they're looking for. Which looks exactly like one of the boats the kids are in Jaws 2. Probably is.
Well, that's a lobster boat. See, the sides are low, so you can pull a trap over the side.
never further away than like 2 streets from lobster boats. So
Yeah, so you should know what they look like.
yeah. Thought this one was too small to be lobster boat, but
No. Well, just 3 men I knew who owned lobster
that's not.
boats.
This is not a lobster boat. There's no place to keep one.
You're right. That is not a
That's
lobster
not a
boat.
lobster
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Right.
Oh, I stand corrected.
All
Yes,
right
you,
then. Thank you.
yes, you're
Okay,
right.
so-
That is not a lobster boat. Oh, our computer seems to have cut on us. Let's see if the recording's still going.
Oh sure. Just when you tell me you're right, I'm right.
No, we're still good. We're 1 hour and 6 minutes into
Good.
it.
So it was recorded that you said I was right.
Oh yes,
Okay,
no,
good.
you
No,
were
no,
you
just
you
kidding.
were you were correct.
Yes,
You
I
weren't
was
you
correct,
weren't
yeah.
right. You were correct.
That's correct. Don't be an ass. Oh, look at the tooth. Look at that little plastic tooth. I didn't remember him finding the tooth like this. I knew he had one, but
He dropped it.
yeah.
Just mentions I have a tooth the size of a shot glass. Well, where's the tooth? I dropped it.
Well, because of that made him drop it. I think. Yeah. Yeah, that made him drop it. I think. Why is this water so yellow? I know it's in New England, but really.
The lights on under the boat.
Yeah, I know, but even still. But that's gotta be not blue at all for it to be that light, yellow.
Oh, it was before we built that sewage treatment plant.
Oh, okay.
Alright. That sent the that sent it all out, sent all of our crap out to the UK on the jet stream.
You have to love all the nautical themed suits on this guy. This one has all anchors on it. I think you got one later on that has like fish steam poles or something on it.
It's the mayor of Amity Island. We're gonna encourage everyone here to watch the movie Jaws.
Apparently we are. Well, you know I'm gonna put this on, and then ironically went for a nap.
You know, here's the thing. I bet you we could keep the sound on, and the YouTube algorithm would not pick it up unless, well, we'd have to mute it when the John Williams theme comes on, as that's something they'd recognize. But the reason why we don't have the sound on is because we don't want to get a copyright strike. But I'm pretty sure it won't be picked up.
Well, it probably wouldn't be. I'm barely picked up, even though I'm closer.
Yeah. But that would simulate more effectively how we work, because we generally have the TV on all day long.
Yep, background noise.
There you go.
Oh,
Now you
that's
get
actually louder than I thought.
Oh, you got subtitles on.
Hell, sure. Buster Brown's.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the sound down
Yeah, I was
a
gonna say
little
that's-
bit,
yeah.
just so it's so you can still watch your TV show.
I don't have any drawing left to do. Coloring, I mean. I'm done with the coloring. You know, you would think that people would come out a little earlier for the actual 4th than on the 4th. Like, shouldn't they already be in the hotels by now? I mean, do they literally only come on the 4th of July? Because he just said tomorrow's the 4th of July.
And get back home in time for the 5th.
I guess so. Tuesday this year. She keeps thinking nobody's going to be there 'cause it's on Tuesday. Like, it's always been like a weekday or...
No, it's just people are gonna screw off the entire week.
Yeah, exactly. People are off the whole week. Or
This is gonna be like a 5-day bender.
Yeah. Okay, so she's in this. There she is, right there. Oh. wait, no, she's coming.
Oh, we're looking for the Lady of the Dunes, huh?
Yeah. Actually, I think I just saw her. That was quick, but that wasn't where I thought she was going to be. She in the attitude? Right along there.
Don't look at the camera, everyone. Don't look at the camera. All the extras.
No, I guess she was just in that very beginning part. God, how in the heck did he catch that? He must have watched this like frame by frame. Joe Hill did some recent very popular movie, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to... Going back to what we discussed earlier.
Yeah, Stephen King's kid.
I guess he didn't want to go back on his... he didn't want to use the Stephen King name. I have to give him a little bit of credit for that one.
Yeah, he's keeping it secret. Why he hasn't named himself Bachman?
He looks just like him too. Oh, maybe he hasn't. Okay. Oh no, those are his books.
I think I would have been happier if, well, familiarity breeds contempt. Let's just leave it like that. I would have been happier not to know as much about Stephen King as I do now.
I think just discussing Stephen King is probably not a good idea, so let's not...
Yeah.
He just released a video of a deer that got impaled on his fence. In his, like, fortress in Maine.
Didn't the guy who hit him with his minivan
Yep.
come to a bad end?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't cross... Pickup truck? Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
You don't cross Stephen King.
Okay, how is it... Oh, I was going to say something I shouldn't say, never mind.
Did you just edit yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I've got to learn how to do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, you can tell that these are extras and not paid actors.
Why, are they looking at the camera?
No, there's a lot of people who shouldn't be in swimsuits. But maybe it convinces everybody to go in the water, and now the water is just a crowded mess. Ah, yes, this is the pivotal scene where he tells his child to put the boat into the pond instead of into the ocean. And guess where the shark ends up? Not in the ocean right away. He goes to the pond. That's right. Spoiler. I'm surprised Michael just hasn't held this kid underwater. No matter what this Michael does, his little brother is just right on top of him. Keep the water off the camera. I'm sorry, this is probably very exciting for people listening to the podcast.
Your running commentary on Jaws.
far I know these people are safe because I haven't heard.
Well, that's a good view of that young lady from underneath.
Okay, now they're all looking at the camera. That's because they were told to. Hi. Hi. Hi, Grandma. Look, I'm in a movie. Hi. Oh, this is a nice shot of this guy. Oh my! Wow, the 70s were an interesting time.
Why was that?
They just did basically an upskirt of the lifeguard. And he had the old-fashioned lifeguard shorts, which are the long red ones, which you can kind of see right up the leg.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know if you really saw anything, but you really feel like you did see something, if that makes any sense.
So you got a slight tilt on Felicia's head here, which is, what are we doing with my butt warmer anyway?
Oh, this water has never, ever been blue in this movie. It's either green, it just looked like it was pink a second ago. You can tell that they really shot in the water here anyway.
Well, didn't they like choose this beach because it had white sand, but, well, unfortunately it was too close to the sewage treatment plant anyway, so.
Yeah.
But this is back before we kept the water. The waters are much cleaner around
Oh, yeah.
Boston Harbor today. But it was ocean water. Ocean is this color, gray.
Well, there it looks blue, but that looks enhanced. I'm sorry, people. I've gone down a pathway I can't get out of, unless my husband.
You're fascinated by the water.
Well, no. I just meant watching this movie in general. Unless my husband decides to shut off the TV, I'm kind of engaged in this here. Wait a minute, somebody just said shark, and it wasn't really a shark, so why should we believe this? Is there really a pond this close to ocean?
Well,
I know, it's a man-made thing. Sharks are in the pond.
all right.
Oh!
That one's done. What?
I thought for a second there were two sharks, but that's just how big the shark is, and that was back then. Uh-oh, this guy's gonna be gone. Dun, dun, dun. What is that arbitrary car going down the thing for? I think they forgot that their car was in the shot.
Okay, that sucker's done.
Do sharks actually swim sideways?
No.
I didn't think so, but they wanted it to
We're in
swim
bikinis.
sideways. They wanted it to swim sideways so you could see the mouth open. Ah! Somebody lost a leg. It's all fun and games until somebody loses a leg. Yeah, they really screwed up with this story because they ended up killing off both the kids at 40, which is just dumb.
Well, that's
Oh,
how
sorry.
that's how they could do the sequel. So that, she becomes a shark detector,
She
a
does
psychic,
still
a
have
psychic
one-
shark detector.
Oh, she does have one live kid. Wait a minute, I guess they just killed off one.
I don't know.
Because the reason why she went down to Hawaii or wherever the hell she was.
Florida, I
was
believe.
Florida.
And the
was
shark,
because her-
and the shark could beat the jet
Yes.
in the sequel.
It's in
Sharks could
four-
swim
Number 4, right?
very fast.
Oh, they can't find their kid. Where's my son? Where's the little one? We found the big one, but where's the little one?
All right, now I can't reach without hitting the camera. That's right. Yeah. All right.
There's another thing that's not likely to happen. The hospital's actually keeping the kid overnight for observation.
Now, how do I touch? How do I do this without touching the wet ink?
Okay. How old were Brody and his wife supposed to be here?
How old?
They
I
have
guess.
little kids. Yes, I know. My parents were older when they had me.
I guess in their 30s. Or how old do they look?
A lot older than that.
All right, that one's all done. Oh, one. Still got to work on that. That's all done. Two, and we got to do the background on that one. All right. We're in pretty good shape, actually. What's the time look like? An hour 22. We're probably gonna break out of here now.
You're gonna call it?
Yep. Thank you for
watching John's commentary.
watching Phydeaux 51. I have no idea what we're gonna call this one, but what's nice is usually I just look at the board when I'm done and I come up with a title. Well, I'll see you guys next week.